Dana, what are you doing with Gilbert Melendez? And have you spoke to him recently?
Haven't talked to him since the fight. No. Usually when guys, after they fight, and especially a fight like that, you know, you give them some time to go home, relax, and unless the guy starts blowing you up and says, "Get me back in there quick."
Were you surprised that he didn't say, "Get me back in there"? I want a rematch immediately, given how close the fight was?
I don't know. I mean, but that's Ben Henderson, though. I mean, those are his fights. I mean, if that's every one of Ben Henderson's fights. No Ben Henderson fight ends and you're like, holy shit, Ben Henderson won that one. You know what I mean? You're like, this is going to be another fucking scary one.
Well, because you announced the #1 contender match after the fight, and after the press conference had ended, but when you were asked during the press conference, you didn't give an answer. I'm wondering, had Gilbert said, you know, I want this rematch right away, would you have been inclined to give him it right away as opposed to waiting for this one?
Probably not, no.
Lacey's next question is about Nick Diaz and if he's going to fight Carlos Condit, right, Lacey?
I don't know. There's been some rumors of that. I'm interested in knowing that too. What do you think about that one, Dave? Thanks, Karen. And in all seriousness, Karen did bring up Nick and Carlos Condit. Carlos was vocal about saying that he was interested in the rematch. Is that a fight that you'd look to put together?
So Carlos called out Nick, and Nick said he wants to fight Carlos too.
We haven't heard from Nick yet, but I mean,
Let me text him.
If he were to say he would be interested in the rematch.
I thought he was a retired promoter now. Is that not the case?
Yep.
What's your thoughts on that?
Good for him. Yeah. Welcome to the losing money business.
Just make sure to pay your taxes.
Yeah. Yeah.
But would you be open to the rematch if Nick was on board?
Sure.
Dana, if Nick did come out of retirement, would you have to talk to him about his promotion? I mean, isn't that kind of a conflict of interest to be a fighter and a promoter at the same? I mean, obviously it's not direct competition, but.
No, I don't know. I mean, there's been guys who have promoted shows before that fight for us, you know.
Josh Salmon was one of Josh in Florida.
Yep. And Tito was doing it for a while. And, you know, like I said, you want to lose money? Come on in the business. It's fun. It looks fun from the outside.